Hello folks, Parallel here and welcome back to my channel. With the release of Xenoblade Chronicles X, I am extremely ecstatic to finally try this game and give you my first impressions. And the game's initial cinematics are absolutely breathtaking with incredible shots of dead, silent space, quickly followed by a large-scale battle involving incredibly high advanced weapons, with a gentle narrator giving us all the lore we need before we start the game.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces.
I am already locked in the year 2054 AD in July. You're then brought into the character creator, which is probably the weakest part of the game for now. Extremely barren, the options given to us are extremely minimal. As an example, there's not a single hairstyle for the female character with an hair length that goes past the shoulders. I bet there are lower explanations for that, but for how bad the character editor is, I would have preferred we had a fixed protagonist similar to a modern gacha game. Also, you're not able to change voice language of the game from the main menu, but you'll be asked to choose a voice actor for your character. And by the way, I appreciate them including the names of the voice actors with the voices you're going to choose and a little description of what type of voice you are going to expect before you can choose to change the voice acting language in the game. That's a pretty bad oversight in my opinion. As the game finally starts, we meet Elma, an incredibly beautiful and elegant woman, leader of a team within the paramilitary group known as Blade. She gently wakes us up and guides us through the initial tutorial of the game. I quickly check the menu and part the options and gear, and I'm pleasantly surprised to find out that not only you have 5 different pieces of gear you can equip, each of which is properly displayed in the game visually as you equip it, but you can also use the menu known as Fashion Gear to simply change how your gear looks without having to sacrifice any stats. So I quickly try to check if you can be a menace to society, and yes, you can. Definitely positive points here for giving freedom to the player. Finally, I check settings, and lo and behold, you can change the voiceover to Japanese, which is always my preferred option when a game is made from a Japanese publisher or developer.
転んじゃった。崩したからって何よ。痛いじゃないバカ。崩し。
And to my incredible surprise, the game now asks you to choose a new voice actor with their names displayed and also with unique descriptions like tsundere or kansai-ben for the Kansai dialect. So not only I need to eat my words back about what I said about voice acting, but an extra plus to the game for such attention to details and also introducing people to correct terminology for Japanese products and Japanese voice acting and styles, etc. So absolutely incredible. I did not expect such an attention to detail. So what I thought was an oversight from them, it's actually a very, very big plus. So congratulations. The journey continues in the Primordia region with an incessant rain as our background. The game manages to look very pretty, all things considered. We're still on 9 years old hardware right now. But if of course I can't but think about how easily this game could look even better with just a bit of extra lighting and more attention to the 3D models. Hopefully on the Switch too we can see such a version of it. Well, we will see. Battle ensues, so let's get to it. For those unfamiliar, Xenoblade has a real-time strategic battle system. You mainly want to keep in mind your positioning and stay within your weapon's range of attack to dish out constant damage to the enemy automatically. And then, when ready, you can activate your abilities, with also from time to time simple quick time events attached to certain actions that you need to pay attention to the battle. This is of course a simple surface level aspect of the battle system. It can become very articulate as you progress through the game, of course, and we will see that in the final review in the future. The game also comes with incredible camera controls, and you can adjust them to perfect your preferred third-person view or zoom in to the point it becomes an actual first-person view type of game, which made my jaw drop for how seamless and simple it is to change. You can do that as you're roaming around freely, you can do that in battle, you can do that even right before cinematics is about to start, which is absolutely incredible, something to not overlook. The exploration truly is a pleasure. The character movement can be either precise and detailed or very fast and seamless. Whether you're running or swimming or jumping, the traversal is really good. I was able to traverse even pretty large distances very quickly, which absolutely shocked me. And the jumping distance is actually quite high, which makes me a bit hopeful for the little platforming sections in the game. Of course, it's just an open world JRPG type of game, so I don't expect the platforming to be something like Super Mario Odyssey, something like that, but a minimal platforming can actually go a very long way when it comes to open world games. I decided to stop my gameplay after about an hour, after being greeted to a nice cutscene about the planet, the region, and its indigenous creatures, and again, the beautiful Elma with her speech and the lore drops on the game. I'm absolutely enjoying every second. Again, I did own a Wii U in the past, and I still do own my original Wii U, but I never got the chance to play this game, in fact, and I cannot wait to experience it fully here now on the Switch. I really can't wait to play more. The first impression was extremely positive from my side, and this game becomes, in my opinion, a must play in 2025, especially again if you, like me, have not played the original Wii U version and are looking for some nice RPG to play and a Xenoblade game to play again. One thing I also want to add, so an extra information, that this game is a remake, let's say remastered / enhanced version that is built upon the Western localization, so the Western version of Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. So there are some different elements that are missing from the Japanese versions that I would not be able to include all in this video, especially because to point out some of those I would have to spoil myself since I've not played the game, so you can look those up yourself. But if this is a break type of news for you, I'm very sad about it, but in my opinion it was wrong from them to actually use the Western version to make the Western localization. But I'm really enjoying the game. I cannot wait to play more. I hope I can bring a full review of the game soon enough, but I'm still, again, I take this chance to also remind you guys that I'm working on a Monster Hunter Wilds review that I'm almost done with, and again, the game got me 100 hours out of me to make a review. I also have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that I'm still enjoying by myself and taking my sweet time with it and recording, and I want to bring more videos and reviews on it. But yeah, so please have some patience. It's gonna definitely take me some time to bring this review, especially because I did not have a review copy or anything like that. I am supporting myself in this, of course, venue, in this YouTube journey, and hopefully it goes very well. So any support you can show with just a positive comment, if you have one, or a like on the video if you want to, that would be very appreciated, and a subscription will really make my day. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye guys.